Gail's Kitchen. Today we're making double chocolate banana bread. I've baked it in an 8x8 pan, and you can easily turn this into a chocolate banana cake by whipping up some peanut butter frosting, or you can cover it with some melted chocolate chips or a chocolate ganache and make it into a triple chocolate banana cake. Either way, bake it in an 8x8 for 30 minutes, bake it in a 9x5 traditional loaf pan for 60 minutes. The first step in making this banana bread is to mix together your dry ingredients. We're going to use 1.5 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, and I weigh my flour. If you don't have a scale, just fluff up the flour in the container and sprinkle in the cup and wipe off the excess. To this, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of soda, baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. To this, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of cocoa. And I use 2 heaping tablespoons, so it's probably closer to 3. Cocoa absorbs moisture from the surrounding air, so it's important to sift your cocoa. Let's just whisk these ingredients together. So let's set our dry ingredients aside and get our wet ingredients ready. We're going to mix together our sugar with a stick of butter. Set aside the wrapper because we're going to butter our pan. So I'm going to just stick this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. So we're going to take 1/2 cup of sugar. To this, we're going to pour in our stick of melted butter. So let's stir our melted butter and our 1/2 cup of sugar and get that sugar dissolved. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I love vanilla. This is homemade vanilla, so a little extra doesn't hurt. We're going to add 1/2 cup of sour cream. It's about 4 tablespoons. And 1 egg. So I love making quick breads. Some of them you can do in one bowl. I generally put my dry ingredients in a larger bowl, mix my wet ingredients, and then fold them in. So this is a double chocolate banana bread. So we're going to add a cup of chocolate chips. So let's go ahead and add our chocolate chips to the flour and fold in our wet ingredients and add our mashed banana. Today I'm adding dark chocolate because I'm a huge fan of dark chocolate. You could add any, semi-sweet milk chocolate. Mini chips works great. So I like to go ahead and put my cup of chips in with the flour mixture and just kind of toss them. That coats the chips, and the flour kind of coats the chips, and it just helps to suspend the chips in the bread while it's baking. Now let's fold in our wet ingredients, our sour cream, butter, vanilla, and egg. And then we'll add our mashed banana. You will love this bread. It's kind of like a dessert bread. So there's our batter. We're going to fold in 1 cup of mashed bananas. These bananas are just perfect for making banana bread. Please don't throw away your bananas when they get to this. They are perfect for baking. So we're going to use 2 medium bananas, which yields about a cup of mashed bananas. Take a potato masher, and so even though on the outside they look really yucky, they still have a little bit of firmness to them. So that's about a cup. Let's add this to our mixture. So just want to fold this in. Now let's get our pan ready and get this baked. So go ahead and use some of that extra butter that you had. And I don't like to waste, so I use the extra butter that's on the sleeve that the butter was wrapped in. Perfect. If you want to bake this in a loaf pan, you would use a 9x5 pan for 60 minutes. We're using the 8x8 pan. It's going to cut the cooking time down to 30 minutes at 350 on the middle rack. So let's just spread this around in here. It's going to be so good. This bread is, so close to a cake that you could put a frosting on it if you want. That's one of the nice things about baking it in the 8x8. Also, it doubles as a cake. It's definitely kind of like a dessert, but you can certainly eat it for breakfast. Eat dessert first. Let's put this in our 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. Our double chocolate banana bread just came out of the oven. It baked for 30 minutes exactly. Using the toothpick test, it came out perfectly clean. We're going to give it 10 minutes in the pan. Let's see how we can get this banana bread out of here. I'll just take a table knife down here. I can't wait to slice into this because it's been a rainy morning and I got up and decided I'm making this banana bread and I am hungry. Do this. Came out beautifully. It's so much better to butter your pans when you make something like this. That dark chocolate and banana flavor is just divine. Let's flip this over again. Double chocolate banana bread for breakfast. Whip up a little peanut butter frosting. Enjoy this with a cup of coffee. This is the most wonderful breakfast treat.